Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Not Too Shabby Chic. This is Dale, and I have a hashtag Thrifty Thursday. I've got so much stuff that I can't even do it all in a video. I have been going thrift shopping crazier than usual. I've been on a binge. So let me show you what I've got. But first, this is an open collaboration hosted by Sherry Buckner Brown of Turquoise Dreaming. So I will link her channel below, and check out all the crafters. It is so much fun to see all the thrifty findings people have. Whether you get things from thrift stores, yard sales, antique stores, eBay, Amazon, Dollar Tree, I mean, it doesn't matter. Somebody gives it to you. That's even the best thrifty find. It's fun to show our treasures. So this I got on eBay. I love this old tin. It says Country Inn Fruitcake, the sign of good taste. They used to actually put fruitcakes in these, and I think it was because nobody ate the fruitcakes, but we did love the tins. I'm sure somebody loved fruitcake, but I was not one of those people, and I've never met anyone ever that liked them, so I don't know how they got started. Do you, Flo? No, she doesn't like them either. So anyway, love the tin, and like I said, I got this on eBay for like $15 and full of goodies. Let us look. I'm going to be doing a sewing journal, so I had been looking for some sewing notions and good deals, and I found quite a few. Here is a Clark's zipper, 49 cents, so you know that is older than dirt. Some cool brown lace, and here's some burgundy and some brown and black. I love rickrack. Here's some black rickrack, and I also got that from BB Crafts. Here's some red lace, and here's some more burgundy and navy and white skinny rickrack. It's too cute. And there's also purple. Here's some pretty white. This is iron-on mending patches in brown, blue, black. Those are cool. Then there's this bag of cool buttons. Not going to show you all. And the buckles, lots of different buckles and pins. There's a dog bone button. So most of these are vintage. I think there might be a few that aren't really vintage, but most of them seem vintage to me. Pink lace. Some more black rickrack, some yellow silky seam binding, rayon, Wrights, never been opened. Here is I'll save that. Here is some more seam binding. This is the hem facing, sorry, this is a cotton. Some brown rickrack, skinny, and I did not have brown, so I have just a little bit. Here's some pretty red. Looks like it was on sale for $1.25. And it was normally 49 cents for 2 yards. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? I haven't seen trim like that. So that is super fun. And I can use the packaging in vintage as part of my vintage sewing journals. And I plan on doing more than one, keeping one and selling some. I'll save that. This, look at this. Love this. Reliance Needle Book. Nickel-plated, rust-proof, 115 assorted needles with threader. And I love the cover of this, so I could make a little journal with this. Hold on just a moment. Back. My husband came in with the great-grands on the phone. But anyway, isn't this so cool? I'm going to be scanning this because I can. to sell, and it's made in Japan, it looks like. And the inside, look at that, still has some of the needles. So this will be cool in my sewing journal, because I'm going to actually make it a functional sewing journal. So it's going to have needles in case I need to find one and look in one place, some extra things of thread, tape measures, and just different things that you would need to make quick repairs. But I love that. Then we have some hook and eyes that'll be cute in a sewing journal. And here's some black ones, 25 cents. I mean, you know these are older than dirt. And this one was 15 cents. So definitely vintage treasures. Look at these two buttons. They look like candy. Aren't they gorgeous? $2 was what they sold for. If this is the right button on the right card. It looks like it would be, but it says yellow, and this is not yellow, so I don't know. More needles. Lots of needles. I will not run short of. Beautiful blue lace. More needles. Some longer needles. Some more. Here's more needles. I mean, I've got needles for days. Here's some long skinny needles. Made in England. Yellow band needles. These are sewing machine needles. I'm always needing those because I tend to break them. Here's some more big eye needles for like our junk journal sewing or tapestries. Sewing machine needles again. I mean, those are expensive because I bought them online. Here's some vintage buttons. Some more of those brown ones. And love, this is like paper plastic measuring tape that I can use in journals, keep in my sewing journal. And I love the way it's wrapped around this Compliments Hubbard. Unconditionally guaranteed, Bremen, Georgia. Before you had to use a full phone number. It was phone number 2341. So most of you people don't have a clue what that means. That means it's old. This was just full of treasures. Some straight pins. Some hook and eye closures, a different kind. Here are some cool snaps, Gripper brand snap fasteners. Here's some more needles. If anybody needs needles, you just let me know. These are button covers. How fun. Washable and dry cleanable. One pusher, one holder, 6 buttons. It shows you how to do it right there. Here are 4 decorative pearl snap fasteners. Some more snaps. Here is some wide elastic. Be fun. And some narrower elastic. Here's a little pink, see that? Beads, I thought, but maybe they're buttons. But you got the little pink thread with it. Some more of the button covers. Burgundy lace, and that's been sewn a little bit there. Here is some white hem facing, some green lace, some of the silky seam binding in a blush. Here is some piping or yeah, whatever that is, purple. Here's some more wide hem facing in turquoise. Then some thinner elastic. And then I got all of these beautiful threads. There's a taupe, a little bit of purple, a royal blue, black, peach, gold, off-white, more snaps, metallic gold. It is coming loose from the thread. Brown, pink, beige, and forest green. And then here is a little needle holder, 4 needles for 29 cents. And they're sewing machine needles. So love this little holder, will be awesome in my journal. Sorry, I keep getting interrupted. Then I had this, which is a hook closure. Isn't that pretty? I can use that for something. It would be cool if it would be a journal closure, but it hooks like so. I guess it was a belt. Isn't that pretty? Could be a moon. So I love that. Then in this bag are the buttons on cards. Pretty gray. Look at that. Gorgeous buttons. Blue bonnet buttons. Here's some brown wood buttons. Some little gold shank. Little, almost look like jingle bells buttons. Some little black shanks. Here's some, like a kind of between a burgundy and a dark raspberry color. Look at the pretty yellow. These are all vintage. I was so excited. Look at the girl. Oh, look at that. Definitely gonna scan for button cards. Super cute. Look at these. I love these buttons. Let me see. Huh. Isn't that cool? These little brown iridescent buttons. Some more of those cream colored fun buttons, and these mother of pearl shank buttons. So love all of those. I think this was not too bad for $14. In addition, also with this, a rotary cutter. Oh, this is a nice one, and the blade just fell off. So I'll have to figure out how to fix it. Isn't that cool? I mean, these are not cheap. And this is by Ginger. Oh, well, maybe it doesn't work. But my husband, oh, forgot that sharp. My husband might be able to fix it for me. Maybe I just turn it tight enough. Isn't that cool? So, yeah, I got that. And make sure we pull that in. This little threader that's a magnifying glass, and the threader is inside. Isn't that neat? And it's vintage. That will go in my sewing journal. This is a Tailor's Chalk, 10 cents, 4 pieces. 2 white, 1 blue, 1 red. Love this little box, and I'm not a tailor, but you know, it could come in handy. And look at the colors. There's the red. Isn't that neat? Still in the original box. Yay! And I have one of these too that was my grandmother's, but I also got this one. She always used this when she was sewing. It's a sewing and knitting gauge. So you got centimeters and inches, where you, I guess, can measure things. But I'm not sure what all the notches and all that's for, but super cool. Scissor sharpener. Oh, might be helpful if I put my hand under it. See that little metal thing that sharpens the scissors? Love it. And another piece of chalk. Feels like soap almost. Taylor's chalk. And I got this hook, like for hook rugs. Super cool. I got 2 thimbles. 3. Oh, 3 bonus metal spools. Not spools, thimbles. Put so you don't stick yourself. But wouldn't these be cute on it as a tassel to hang down and drill? Just put a little hole through there. I got ideas. Here's a little hook, a little T90 one. Somebody can tell me what that's for if you're a sewer. That is super cool. And last but not least, in this basket, the thing for your patterns, and you roll it. And you can also just make little lines on your papers, like if you were making a journal, and you can just have that kind of look on your paper. So it looks like it's perforated. I guess you could make it perforated. That's, I think, cool. You can't see it, can you? See? So those are fun. So I got all this plus the 10 for $14. Or it might have been 19, but it was, you know, shipping and all. But I just thought this was a definite score. And trying to put it back in here is much more difficult than taking it out. And I will do a better job of that off camera. I love it. And also, I got this bag of sewing things. This was even cheaper. And I don't remember how much, but I got this wax-free tracing paper. It's never been opened. Made in the USA, 2008. So that's vintage. Hot iron will not set marks. Remove marks with fabric eraser, brush, or damp cloth. Used to transfer pattern markings and needlecraft designs. Love it. Then I got this little bag that is sew on, was $1 at Walmart. It's Velcro, but it's royal blue. Isn't that pretty? So I'll be happy to be using that on as closures. Some more elastic. Got more elastic than I'll know what to do with. Love, love, love the stamps. 35-cent Singer stamps. Vintage. Wonderful. This is a zipper repair kit. I have never seen one. Tool to remove old slider, and then you've got how to put on the new one. So I will definitely have this in my sewing journal, because we have had lots of cases where our zipper pull didn't work or was broken. So this shows you how to do it. That is awesome. And more, and these were from two totally different people, and I got the same button covers. So these must have been very popular. Isn't that cool? And more button covers. And that one's a little crunchy there. And this is snaps and something. I don't know what that is. Then more snaps. There. And sewing machine needles. Yay! Because I have Singer sewing machine. This is so old. The rubber band dry rotted. And it's a belt and buckle kit. You got a rust resistant buckle, stretchable pattern for easy molding of fabric to buckle belting, hand washable dry clean. You get 5 eyelets also, and it shows you, how to do it. And she or he put everything in these separate little bags, which I thought was very nice. So I got more thimbles. Here's a little plastic one for more tassels. I love this one. Look at the design on it. That one is super cool. And this one. So those are super neat. Little thimbles. And another seam ripper. Can never have too many of these. I don't think that goes with it, but we're going with it. Another tape measure. This one is also that plasticky fabric feeling stuff. I love the bold numbers, so I will love using this in journals, not just my sewing journal. Some more straight pins. And small safety pins, which I love. I love these little containers too. Yeah, be great to rust these up. And some iron-on patches. Some more of those. More sewing machine needles. I will not have to buy needles, and I hope they all fit. Some more tailor's tape, hook and eyes, and another little rolly thing. I don't know what it's called, but I call it a roly pokey thing. And woohoo! I got long navy zipper. $1, 20 inches. Here's a red zipper, all-purpose zipper. Here's another navy zipper. Look at the sweet pin cushion. Isn't that sweet? It's vintage. All this is vintage stuff. It's so awesome. Here's a bag of zippers, blue, gray, navy, and olive green. More needles. This is a kit where the needles are already threaded for you with different colors of thread. Great for my sewing journal, my functional sewing journal. Here is an 18-inch white zipper, a bunch of thread, different colors. Yay! And look at all of this wonderfulness. I love rickrack. I'm like just never had much of it, so I've started really looking for it. So here's some Wright's white hem facing, but it's lace. And this is some Wright's medium scarlet for my cookbook and sewing journals. Here's some off-white, it says white, but it looks off-white rickrack. Here's more red rickrack. Here is some iron-on hem tape. Pretty blue. Here's some orange rickrack. Pretty dark orange. It almost looks red on camera, but it's really a lighter orange than it looks, almost like a burnt orange. Some seam binding that is the olive green. Here's some more brown rickrack, yellow, and Kelly green. So yeah, all these brand new, never opened except for this one. So that was a definite score. What else is in this bag? Oh look, bobbins for my sewing machine. All colors, beige, light blue, black. I can use those. I hate threading bobbins. I don't know if you do. I can't stand it. Then here is more. Blue seam binding, which is lace. Some more white rickrack. Pretty pink rickrack. And I love that it's vintage. Olive green seam binding. Some off-white or beige hem tape. Looks like lace to me. Skinny pink rickrack. Brown seam binding. Some more red rickrack. Here's some lavender little rickrack. And here's some light blue seam binding. All of these have never been opened. Isn't that awesome? Just yay! And then, last but not least, in that bag, we have the button card. These pretty silver buttons at one time were 39 cents. One button left on that. Look at this one. Look at the baby buttons. I love these. They're not the sweetest. So cute. Some pretty browns. Look at this one. Oh my goodness. I will be scanning that. Isn't that adorable? Little pink. Genuine pearl, it says. And they were 10 cents for 6. I didn't know they were genuine pearl. And these are genuine pearl, but there's only 3 left. So pretty. And I love these little red ones. Sorry. These white ones look like little faces to me. See the eyes and the mouth? Like smiley faces. They're so cute. Just like that. Pretty brown color. Here's a dark purple, like a grape, sort of. Pretty pink. Shank buttons. Here's black buttons. Here's one red. Here's some more pearl buttons. That's a pretty button card. I love these. They're washable, ironable. I never heard of ironable buttons. I'm losing my zippers. Those are pretty gray. Look at these unusual brown buttons. I'm being silly there. Isn't that cool? Some more of those pretty gray buttons. Ocean pearl. Some off-white. Some more of those purples. And some pretty beige that broke. Isn't that awesome? I just love, love, love buttons, especially on these cards. And the ones that are so cute that I can scan as a button card to put in sewing journals. I'll scan that one. And these. I don't know if I'll scan that or not. But awesome finds. Yay! So that makes up this bag. So thank you for watching. Hold on a moment. Last but not least, I had to bring this out. I got this at an antique store for $6, and this is 250 yards if it were full, and it's not, but it's still a lot. Look, zipper. Isn't that fun? For belly bands, for trim. I just love it, and it'll be great in a sewing journal. So there you go. That is the end of this Thrifty Thursday. Know God loves you, and I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.